Hello everybody, welcome to school today. Let's sing the hello song together. My hand says hello, my hand says hello. Every time I see my friends, my hand says hello. And hola, my hand says hola, my hand says hola. Every time I see my friends, my hand says hola. Salam alaikum. My hand says salam alaikum. My hand says salam alaikum. Every time I see my friends, my hand says salam alaikum. And ni hao. My hand says ni hao. My hand says ni hao. Every time I see my friends, my hand says ni hao. And konnichiwa. My hand says konnichiwa. My hand says konnichiwa. Every time I see my friends, my hand says konnichiwa. And salam. My hand says salam. My hand says salam. Every time I see my friends, my hand says salam. And sin chow. My hand says sin chow. My hand says sin chow. Every time I see my friends, my hand says sin chow. And namaste. And when we say namaste, we put our hands together like this and do a little bow. My hand says namaste. My hand says namaste. Every time I see my friends, my hand says namaste. Wow, we have a lot of ways to say hello. Let's see what day it is today. Are you ready to look at our calendar? All right, let's take a look. It is still November, November. We're still in the month of November. Let's see how many days of November we have. Are you ready to count with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we just had a weekend. So for Saturday, I'm going to write, 20, 21. That's right. So I need to make a 2. And then right next to it, a 1 to make 21 for Saturday. And then our next day was Sunday, yesterday. And that one is 22. So for 22, I need to make 2 2s. 2 and a 2 right next to it. There's Sunday, November 22. And today is Monday, November 23. That's right. So for 23, I need to make a 2 and a 3. There we are. So today is Monday, November 23. Can you say that with me? Today is Monday, November 23. November is filling up very quickly. Filling up our calendar. All right, are you ready to sing the ABC song with me? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Let's do the sounds for the letters that we know. We'll start with A says ah, 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 like apple. B says b, 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 like bear. C says k, 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 like cat. D says d, 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 like dog. E says like elephant. F says f, 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 like fish. G says g, 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 like goat. H says h, 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 like hat. I says I, like iron. And our new letter for this week is this one right here. Do you know what that is? That's right, letter J. And J makes the sound j, 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 like jar. We have a picture of a jar of something. I'm not quite sure what that is. So J sounds like j, j, j for jar. Good job. We'll be talking about how to write letter J in just a little bit. Well, we've been talking about good foods to eat lately, and I have one of my favorite books. It's about one kind of food. We read a book about vegetables on Friday, and today we're going to read a book about bread. So this book is called Bread, Bread, Bread. And we're going to learn about the different kinds of bread that people eat all over the world. Bread, bread, bread. Ooh, that child looks like they're eating some bread with something on it. Maybe peanut butter and jelly? Looks yummy. People eat bread all over the world. People all over eating bread. Different kinds of bread. There are many kinds, many shapes, many sizes. That looks like a loaf of bread that you could buy in a grocery store where we live, doesn't it? There's skinny bread, fat bread, round, flat bread, and bread with a hole. These are bagels. That's a kind of a bread, a bagel. Sometimes children think it's a donut. It looks a little bit like a donut, but they're actually called bagels. There is crunchy bread, lunchy bread, and bread to soak up your egg. So this family is using their bread to kind of scoop up their egg with it. They're eating egg with their bread. Have you ever done that? Maybe for breakfast? Pizza, pretzel. They are bread too. Remember when we talked about the story of the lady with the alligator purse, and we said that the crust part of the pizza is bread. So pizza has bread in it, and look at, a pretzel is a kind of bread too, those big pretzels. Lots of different kinds of bread. Bread on the table, bread on your head. This girl is bringing a tray full of bread, maybe to the market to sell. She's carrying it on her head. Bread is good for you. Remember, bread is made from grains, and the bread cereal grain group is one of the groups of food that we need to eat. It's good for us. Helps us grow strong and stay healthy. Oh, and that's what the book says too. It helps you grow. It makes you strong. Making bread, shaping bread, baking bread. So this lady is making some bread. She's mixing the ingredients together, and then she's kind of punching it down in the bowl, and then she shapes it, or she kneads it, kind of punches it down and shapes it, and then she puts it in the oven to bake. And that's how you make bread. At least that kind of bread. That's how you make that kind. Ooh, here's some things you can do with bread. Toasting bread in a toaster. Cooking bread over the fire. flat kind of bread, maybe even a tortilla that she's cooking over the fire. Fill up the basket. Off to the market. So these are different kinds of bread that people around the world are selling at the market where they live. Looks good, doesn't it? This book is making me hungry. Bread for sale. So this man is selling his bread in a little cart at the market. And there is a bakery with lots of different kinds of bread. It's a bakery store. And they have a basket of bread that they're selling at the market too. Breaking bread together. They're tearing the bread into pieces to share. So everyone can have some. Have a bite. Delicious. Lots of different kinds of bread. What kind of bread do you eat at your house? Do you eat the bread you buy in the store that's already sliced into pieces? Do you get the long skinny bread like we saw in the book? Maybe some people eat tortillas. That's a kind of bread. You could make a taco with a tortilla. Do some families eat a bread called injera and they put vegetables and meat on top and eat it that way? What kind of bread do you eat and what do you like to put on it? You can tell me about it at our next Zoom meeting, not this week, but next week. But I'd love to hear what kind of bread you eat at your house and what you like to put on your bread. So that's something you can talk about a little bit at home this week. And for this week, our homework is to practice writing letter J. So you should have your letter J paper in your school supply bag. And if you haven't gotten a new school supply bag yet, the teachers will be bringing those soon. So when you get yours, you can practice J. But this is how we make J. You can take your marker and we start at the top and make kind of a straight line going down and then we curve up, like we're making a little hook. So you can practice tracing these capital letter J's and then try making some of your own down there. And you can show me your work the next time we have a meeting again too, if you would like to. Well, that's all we have for today. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.